the rich cultural heritage of the Inuit, celebrating light through festivals and rituals. The Inuit people, indigenous to the Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska, possess a rich cultural heritage steeped in rituals and traditions that celebrate their connection to nature, community, and spirituality. Central to their cultural practices are various festivals and ceremonies, which not only mark the passage of time, but also reinforce their identity and communal ties. Among these, the festival welcoming the sun stands out as a poignant celebration of light's return after the prolonged darkness of the Arctic winter. As the Arctic winter grips the land, the days grow shorter and the nights lengthen, enveloping the community in a shroud of darkness that can last for months. This extended period without sunlight can be physically and mentally challenging, impacting both the environment and the people. However, as the winter solstice passes, the first signs of returning light signal the Inuit to prepare for a celebration of life and renewal. The festival welcoming the sun, often referred to as the Sun Festival, is a time of great joy and reflection, a moment when the community comes together to express gratitude for the life-giving warmth of the sun. Inuit oral traditions speak of the sun as a powerful entity, revered and respected for its ability to sustain life. The festival begins with a series of rituals that involve storytelling, drumming, and dancing, all of which are integral to the Inuit way of life. Elders play a crucial role in the festivities, sharing ancient tales that recount the sun's journey and its significance in the natural world. These stories serve not only as entertainment, but also as lessons, instilling values of respect, harmony, and resilience in younger generations. The rhythmic beat of drums fills the air as community members gather in a central location, often around a fire, which symbolizes warmth and togetherness. The lighting of the fire is a significant ritual in itself, representing the rekindling of hope and the warmth that the sun brings. As the flames flicker and dance, participants engage in traditional dances that mimic the movements of the sun and the animals of the Arctic, creating a vibrant tapestry of movement and sound that celebrates the return of light. Inuit cuisine also plays a vital role in the festival. Families prepare traditional dishes that highlight the bounty of the land and sea, including seal, fish, and various wild game. Sharing food is a fundamental aspect of Inuit culture, symbolizing community and the importance of kinship. During the festival, large feasts are held where everyone is invited to partake, fostering a sense of unity and belonging. The act of sharing food not only nourishes the body, but also strengthens the bonds between individuals and families, reinforcing the idea that they are all part of a larger community. The festival welcoming the sun also includes various games and contests, which are both a celebration of skill and a way to pass on traditional knowledge. Events such as the blanket toss, where participants are launched into the air on a large blanket held by their peers, exemplify the community's strength and cooperation. These games are not only fun, but also serve as a means of preparing the youth for the physical demands of life in the Arctic, teaching them the importance of teamwork, strategy, and resilience. As the sun rises higher in the sky and its warmth begins to permeate the icy landscape, the festival culminates in a moment of reflection and gratitude. Community members gather to express their thanks for the sun's return and to offer prayers for continued health, abundance, and harmony in their lives. This spiritual aspect of the festival reinforces the deep connection the Inuit people have with nature, acknowledging that their survival is intertwined with the rhythms of the earth and the celestial bodies above. The festival is not only a celebration of the sun's return, but also a reminder of the challenges that the Inuit face in their harsh environment. It serves as a time for the community to come together, reaffirm their bonds, and share their hopes for the future. The resilience of the Inuit people is evident in their ability to adapt and thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth, and the festival welcoming the sun is a powerful testament to their enduring spirit and cultural identity. In recent years, the Sun Festival has gained recognition beyond the Inuit community, attracting visitors from around the world who come to witness the vibrant celebrations and learn about Inuit culture. This increased interest provides an opportunity for cultural exchange and education, fostering a greater understanding of the Inuit way of life and the significance of their traditions. However, it also raises questions about the impact of tourism on their cultural practices and the need to balance the preservation of their heritage with the desire to share it with others. As the Inuit continue to celebrate the return of the sun each year, they are reminded of the importance of their cultural traditions and the need to pass them down to future generations. The festival serves as a vibrant expression of their identity, a celebration of life, and a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Through rituals, storytelling, music, and communal feasting, the Inuit reaffirm their connection to the land, the sun, and each other, ensuring that the light of their culture continues to shine brightly in the Arctic and beyond. In conclusion, the festival Welcoming the Sun is a remarkable celebration of Inuit culture that encapsulates their values, beliefs, and traditions. It is a time for community, reflection, and gratitude, marking the joyous return of light after the long Arctic winter. Through this festival, the Inuit people not only honor the sun, but also reaffirm their cultural identity, ensuring that their rich heritage endures for generations to come. Religious and spiritual rituals, shamanism, and communication with the spirit world among the Inuit. Shamanism, a spiritual practice deeply rooted in the cultures of indigenous peoples around the world, plays a vital role in the lives of the Inuit communities of the Arctic. For the Inuit, shamans, revered as intermediaries between the physical and spiritual realms, are essential figures in their religious and spiritual rituals. These practitioners possess the unique ability to communicate with the spirit world, seeking guidance, healing, and understanding from entities that exist beyond the visible universe. This exploration of shamanism among the Inuit delves into its practices, beliefs, and the significance it holds within their culture. Inuit shamanism is characterized by a rich tapestry of rituals that aim to connect individuals with the spirit world. Central to this practice is the belief that all aspects of life, both human and non-human, are imbued with spiritual significance. The Inuit perceive the natural world as a living entity filled with spirits that require respect and reciprocity. This belief fosters a harmonious relationship with the environment, emphasizing the importance of balance and respect for nature. The shaman serves as a bridge between the community and these spirits, guiding individuals through challenges and uncertainties. The shaman's role is multifaceted, encompassing healing, divination, and guidance. When a member of the community is afflicted by illness or misfortune, it is the shaman who is called upon to identify the underlying cause, which is often viewed as a spiritual imbalance. The shaman employs various techniques, including trance states induced by rhythmic drumming and chanting, to enter the spirit world. During these altered states of consciousness, the shaman communicates with spirits, be they ancestors, animal guardians, or nature spirits, to seek insight and remedies for the afflicted individual. This process often involves the retrieval of lost souls or the negotiation with spirits to restore harmony to the person's life. The shaman's practice is not solely focused on individual healing, it extends to the community as a whole. Rituals conducted by the shaman often involve communal participation, reinforcing social bonds and shared beliefs. For instance, during seasonal ceremonies, the shaman may lead the community in rituals that honor the spirits of the land, the animals they rely on for sustenance, and the ancestors who guide them. These gatherings serve as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of gratitude for the gifts provided by the earth. One of the most significant aspects of shamanism among the Inuit is the role of the spirit animal. Each individual may have a personal spirit animal that serves as a guide and protector. The shaman can communicate with these spirit animals, seeking their wisdom and assistance in times of need. Through dreams, visions, and rituals, the shaman helps individuals connect with their spirit animals, fostering a deeper understanding of themselves and their place in the universe. This connection enhances the individual's sense of identity and belonging within the broader community. Shamanism also plays a crucial role in the Inuit understanding of death and the afterlife. The shaman acts as a mediator during the transition from life to death, guiding the spirits of the deceased to the afterlife and ensuring they receive the proper rites. Funerary rituals often involve elaborate ceremonies where the shaman leads the community in honoring the deceased, facilitating their passage into the spirit world. This belief in an ongoing relationship with ancestors reinforces the importance of family and community ties, as the living are encouraged to maintain connections with those who have passed. Despite the profound significance of shamanism in Inuit culture, the practice has faced challenges in the modern world. The impact of colonization, the introduction of Christianity, and changes in societal structures have led to a decline in traditional practices. However, there has been a resurgence of interest in shamanic traditions as Inuit communities seek to reclaim their cultural heritage. This revival highlights the resilience of Inuit spirituality and the enduring importance of shamanism in navigating contemporary challenges. Contemporary Inuit shamans often blend traditional practices with modern influences, adapting their rituals to address the needs of their communities today. This integration reflects a dynamic and evolving spiritual landscape that honors the past while embracing the present. The shaman's role continues to be one of healing and guidance as they help individuals and communities navigate the complexities of life in a rapidly changing world. In conclusion, shamanism among the Inuit is a profound expression of their spiritual beliefs and practices. The shaman serves as a vital link between the physical and spiritual realms, facilitating communication with the spirit world and fostering a deep connection with nature. Through rituals that emphasize healing, communal participation, and reverence for the environment, the Inuit maintain a rich spiritual tradition that continues to resonate in their lives today. As they navigate the challenges of modernity, the enduring legacy of shamanism remains a source of strength, identity, and connection to their ancestral roots. This vibrant aspect of Inuit culture exemplifies the resilience of indigenous spiritual practices and their significance in the contemporary world. Art and tradition of the Inuit, carving and handicrafts from bone, ivory, and stone. The Inuit, indigenous people inhabiting the Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska, have a rich cultural heritage marked by their artistic expressions and traditional craftsmanship. The harsh Arctic environment has shaped their way of life, influencing not only their survival strategies, but also their artistic endeavors. Carving and handicrafts play a significant role in Inuit culture, reflecting their values, beliefs, and connections to the natural world. Inuit art is deeply rooted in their history and social structure. Traditionally, the Inuit lived as nomadic hunter-gatherers, relying on the land for sustenance. The harsh climate and limited resources led them to develop intricate skills in crafting tools and art from available materials, such as bone, ivory, and stone. These materials were not only functional, but also held aesthetic and spiritual significance. The Inuits' respect for nature is evident in their artworks, which often depict animals, mythological figures, and everyday life, illustrating their deep connection to their environment. Inuit carving is a meticulous process that requires skill, patience, and an intimate understanding of the materials used. The primary materials for carving are bovary, ivory, often walrus or narwhal tusk, and stone, such as soapstone. Each material has its own unique characteristics which influence the carving techniques and the final outcome of the artwork. Bone and ivory carving. The Inuit have been carving bone and ivory for thousands of years, creating functional items such as tools, utensils, and decorative pieces. The soft texture of bone and ivory allows for intricate details, enabling artisans to create lifelike representations of animals and human figures. Traditional tools like chisels made from antler or iron were used to carve these materials, and the artisans often worked in small, communal settings, sharing techniques and ideas. Stone carving, soapstone, a relatively soft stone, has been a favored material for Inuit carvers. Its malleability allows for detailed designs, making it ideal for creating sculptures, masks, and ceremonial objects. The carving process involves rough shaping the stone with larger tools and refining it with smaller instruments to achieve the desired finish. The colors and textures of soapstone can vary greatly, adding an element of uniqueness to each piece. Inuit art serves multiple purposes, from practical to spiritual. The carvings often reflect the Inuits' deep respect for nature and the animals that inhabit their world. Many pieces depict animals such as seals, whales, and polar bears, which are central to their livelihood. These representations often carry symbolic meanings and are used in rituals or storytelling. Moreover, Inuit art acts as a means of cultural preservation. As the Inuit faced changes brought by colonization and modernization, traditional art forms became a way to maintain their identity and communicate their heritage. The art encapsulates stories, legends, and experiences passed down through generations, serving as a visual narrative of their history and culture. In recent years, there has been a resurgence of interest in Inuit art, both within and outside the Inuit communities. Contemporary Inuit artists blend traditional techniques with modern themes, creating works that address contemporary issues while honoring their heritage. This evolution in artistry has allowed for greater expression and exploration of identity. Many contemporary Inuit artists utilize their work to comment on social issues, environmental concerns, and the impact of colonialism. By doing so, they bridge the gap between past and present, creating dialogues that resonate with a global audience. The incorporation of modern materials and methods into traditional practices has led to a dynamic art scene that continues to evolve. Inuit artisans are vital to their communities, often taking on roles as cultural ambassadors. They participate in exhibitions, workshops, and educational programs, sharing their knowledge and skills with others. This engagement helps foster a greater appreciation for Inuit culture and raises awareness about the challenges faced by Indigenous communities today. The art created by these artisans is not only a source of income, but also a means of cultural expression. Many Inuit artists emphasize the importance of storytelling in their work, using their art to convey messages about their people, traditions, and the natural world. This emphasis on narrative helps to preserve and promote Inuit culture for future generations. The art of the Inuit, particularly through carving and handicrafts from bone, ivory, and stone, is a testament to their resilience, creativity, and connection to the environment. As they navigate the complexities of modern life while maintaining their cultural identity, Inuit artists continue to innovate and inspire. Their work serves as a reminder of the importance of tradition, the beauty of craftsmanship, and the stories that shape their existence. Through their artistry, the Inuit not only honor their past, but also pave the way for a vibrant future, ensuring that their rich cultural heritage remains alive for generations to come. Music and dance, traditional drumming and singing in Inuit celebrations. The Inuit culture, deeply intertwined with the harsh and beautiful Arctic environment, reflects a rich tapestry of traditions that are expressed through music and dance. Among these traditions, drumming and singing hold a prominent place, particularly during celebrations and communal gatherings. This vibrant musical heritage not only serves as entertainment, but also plays a crucial role in social cohesion, cultural identity, and the transmission of history and values among the Inuit people. Historical context. Traditionally, Inuit music has roots that extend back thousands of years, shaped by the community's experiences and the natural world around them. The environment, marked by extreme cold, long winters, and the struggle for survival, has influenced the themes and styles of their music. Hunting, storytelling, and spiritual beliefs are common motifs in their songs and dances, which often celebrate successful hunts or honor ancestors. The Inuit did not have written language, and as a result, oral traditions became paramount. Songs were passed down through generations, encapsulating the wisdom of elders and the experiences of the community. This oral tradition ensured that each generation could connect with its heritage, preserving the narratives and practices that define Inuit identity. At the core of Inuit music is the drum, an instrument that embodies rhythm, strength, and community spirit. Traditionally made from animal skins stretched over a circular frame, the Inuit drum, known as the tune or drum, is often played during communal gatherings and celebrations. Drumming is not merely a musical activity. It is an expression of life, echoing the heartbeat of the community. Drumming is performed in various contexts, from storytelling sessions to spiritual ceremonies. In many Inuit cultures, Drums are believed to have a spirit of their own, serving as a conduit between the physical and spiritual worlds. During performances, the rhythmic beats of the drum create an atmosphere of connection, bringing people together in shared experience. Inuit singing often accompanies drumming, creating a powerful synergy that enhances the emotional impact of the performance. The songs typically feature call and response structures, where a leader sings a line and the community responds, fostering a sense of unity and participation. This format not only engages the audience, but also allows for improvisation, where singers can add their personal touch to the performance. The lyrics of Inuit songs often tell stories of daily life, historical events, and cultural beliefs. For instance, songs may recount hunting adventures, describe the beauty of the land, or express gratitude to the spirits for a successful hunt. These narratives are steeped in metaphor and symbolism, providing listeners with insights into the values and priorities of the Inuit people. One notable form of singing is throat singing, traditionally practiced by Inuit women. This unique vocal technique involves producing simultaneous tones and rhythms, creating an intricate soundscape that reflects the natural world. Throat singing often serves as a playful exchange between singers, emphasizing themes of friendship and community. It is not only a performance art, but also a means of fostering social bonds among women who have historically played a central role in maintaining cultural traditions. Inuit celebrations, such as the potlatch or community feasts, are significant occasions where music and dance come to life. These gatherings are not just for celebration, they are also vital for reinforcing social ties and cultural identity. During these events, drumming and singing create an atmosphere of joy and unity, inviting everyone to participate, regardless of age or status. The music played during celebrations often reflects the season, with specific songs associated with different times of the year. For example, during the winter solstice, songs may focus on themes of hope and renewal, while summer celebrations might highlight the abundance of nature and the joy of communal life. This cyclical nature of music reinforces the Inuit belief in the interconnectedness of all life and the importance of harmony with the environment. As Inuit communities navigate the challenges of modernity, there is a growing recognition of the importance of preserving traditional music and dance. Many Inuit artists are blending contemporary musical styles with traditional elements, creating a new genre that resonates with both younger generations and audiences beyond the Arctic. This fusion not only keeps the traditions alive, but also allows for a dynamic cultural expression that reflects the evolving identity of the Inuit people. Organizations and cultural initiatives are working diligently to ensure that traditional drumming and singing are taught to the younger generations. Workshops, community events, and cultural festivals provide opportunities for Inuit youth to learn from elders, fostering a sense of pride and continuity in their cultural heritage. These efforts are crucial in countering the pressures of globalization, ensuring that the rich traditions of drumming and singing remain a vibrant part of Inuit life. Inuit music and dance, particularly through drumming and singing, are vital expressions of cultural identity, community, and resilience. These traditions embody the spirit of the Inuit people, echoing their connection to the land, their ancestors, and each other. As they navigate the complexities of modern life, the continued practice and innovation in these art forms will play a crucial role in preserving the essence of Inuit culture for future generations. Through music and dance, the Inuit tell their stories, celebrate their heritage, and affirm their place in the world, ensuring that their voices will resonate for years to come. The tradition of storytelling and education. Among the Inuit, indigenous people of the Arctic regions, have a rich tradition of storytelling that serves not only as entertainment, but also as a vital educational tool. This oral tradition has been passed down through generations, encapsulating the values, beliefs, and historical experiences of the Inuit culture. Stories of folklore, myths, and legends are not merely tales, but are imbued with moral lessons and practical wisdom essential for survival in the harsh Arctic environment. Oral tradition. A living history Inuit storytelling is predominantly oral, with tales being shared during gatherings around the fire, particularly in the long, dark winters. These stories often feature elements of the supernatural, including spirits and mythical beings that inhabit the land, sea, and sky. The characters in these stories range from clever animals to heroic figures, each embodying traits that reflect the values of Inuit society. For instance, the trickster figure, often a raven or a fox, teaches lessons about the consequences of greed and foolishness, while stories of strong, brave hunters emphasize the importance of courage, community, and respect for nature. The oral tradition serves multiple purposes. It acts as a historical archive, preserving the collective memory of the Inuit people. Elders play a crucial role in this practice, as they are the keepers of these stories, tasked with passing them on to the younger generation. In doing so, they ensure that the history, cultural identity, and values of the Inuit are maintained, even as modern influences permeate their communities. Fairy tales and legends. Among the tales recounted are various fairy tales and legends that often carry moral implications. One common theme is the struggle between humans and the forces of nature, a reminder of the respect that must be accorded to the natural world. These stories frequently feature animals which hold significant cultural importance for the Inuit. For example, the story of the first man and woman created from the earth often involves an animal companion who guides them, highlighting the interconnectedness of all living beings and the necessity of maintaining harmony within the environment. Legends such as that of the Kalupeluk, a creature believed to live under the sea ice, serve as cautionary tales for children. Parents often use such stories to instill respect for the ocean and its dangers, teaching children to stay away from thin ice and to be cautious when near the water. This method of integrating education with entertainment helps reinforce safety practices while also captivating the imaginations of young listeners. Educating children, morals and life skills. The education of Inuit children extends beyond mere academic learning. It encompasses a holistic approach that integrates cultural values, survival skills, and ethical principles. Storytelling plays a significant role in this educational framework. Through narratives, children learn about important life skills such as hunting, fishing, and gathering, as well as the moral implications of their actions. Stories often conclude with a moral lesson, guiding children on how to behave within their community and interact with the world around them. For instance, stories about successful hunts often emphasize teamwork and cooperation. Children hear about the importance of working together, sharing resources, and looking out for one another. These values are crucial for survival in the harsh Arctic climate, where collaboration can mean the difference between life and death. Moreover, the emphasis on respecting nature and understanding the rhythms of the environment instills in children a sense of responsibility towards the land, fostering an appreciation for their surroundings. In addition to moral education, Inuit storytelling encourages critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Many tales involve characters who face challenges and must find clever solutions. For example, a story might depict a young hunter who encounters a formidable animal but uses his wit to outsmart it. Such narratives encourage children to think creatively and approach problems with confidence, preparing them for the challenges they will face in their own lives. The storytelling tradition among the Inuit is a profound cultural practice that weaves together entertainment, education, and moral development. Through oral narratives, children learn essential life skills, understand their cultural heritage, and develop a strong sense of identity. The lessons embedded in these stories are timeless, reflecting the values of respect, community, and resilience that have sustained the Inuit people for generations. As modern influences continue to shape Inuit life, the preservation of this oral tradition remains vital, ensuring that future generations carry forward the rich tapestry of Inuit culture and wisdom. The Inuit language, a medium for cultural transmission and knowledge. The Inuit language, encompassing various dialects such as Inuktitut, Inuinnaqtun, and Kalaallisut, serves as a vital conduit for the cultural heritage and knowledge of the Inuit people. This language is not just a means of communication, but a rich tapestry woven with the threads of history, tradition, and identity. In the harsh Arctic environments where the Inuit thrive, language plays a crucial role in the transmission of survival skills, social norms, and communal values. Cultural significance of the Inuit language. At the heart of Inuit culture is the belief that language encapsulates the worldview and philosophies of a people. The Inuit language reflects a deep connection to the land, sea, and sky. Unique vocabulary related to the environment, such as specific terms for various snow conditions or animal behaviors, illustrates the Inuits' intricate understanding of their surroundings. For instance, the distinction between different types of snow, such as pukak for crusty snow and kanik for falling snow, demonstrates their intimate relationship with the Arctic landscape. The language also carries with it traditional stories, legends, and songs that have been passed down through generations. These narratives often encapsulate moral lessons, historical events, and cultural practices. Storytelling, an integral aspect of Inuit culture, relies heavily on the nuances of the language to convey emotions and impart wisdom. Elders play a pivotal role in this oral tradition, ensuring that younger generations grasp not only the language, but also the cultural values embedded within it. Knowledge transmission through language. The Inuit language is essential for transmitting practical knowledge necessary for survival in the Arctic. Skills related to hunting, fishing, and gathering are often conveyed through a lexicon that is specific and nuanced. Terms related to the tools, techniques, and seasonal cycles of hunting and fishing carry significant weight. For instance, there are specialized words for various types of seals, whales, and fish, each associated with specific hunting strategies. This lexicon is crucial for passing down the traditional knowledge that ensures the community's survival. Moreover, the language includes proverbs and sayings that encapsulate life lessons and communal wisdom. These phrases often serve as guidance for younger members of the community, emphasizing the importance of respect, cooperation, and resilience. By utilizing the Inuit language, knowledge is not merely imparted, it is lived and experienced within the context of community and environment. Revitalization and modern challenges. Despite its significance, the Inuit language faces challenges in the modern world. Colonization, globalization, and the influence of dominant cultures have led to a decline in native speakers, particularly among the youth. Many Inuit communities are actively working to revitalize their language through education and cultural programs. Schools are increasingly incorporating Inuit languages into their curricula, fostering a sense of pride and identity among young Inuit. Technology also plays a role in revitalization efforts. Digital resources, mobile applications, and social media platforms are being utilized to promote language learning and usage. Inuit artists, musicians, and content creators are leveraging the Inuit language to produce contemporary works that resonate with younger audiences while maintaining cultural authenticity. The Inuit language is far more than a means of communication. It is a repository of cultural knowledge, identity, and communal values. It enables the transmission of essential survival skills and embodies the philosophies of a people deeply connected to their environment. As Inuit communities navigate the complexities of modern life, efforts to revitalize and promote their language are crucial for preserving their rich cultural heritage. By fostering a deeper understanding of the Inuit language, we acknowledge the wisdom it contains and the resilience of a culture that has thrived in one of the world's most challenging environments for millennia. Through the preservation of their language, the Inuit continue to transmit their history, identity, and knowledge to future generations, ensuring that their culture endures and flourishes. The adaptation of the Inuit to the Arctic environment. The Inuit, Indigenous peoples of the Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska, have exhibited remarkable adaptation to one of the planet's harshest climates. Their survival in these frigid environments is a testament to their ingenuity and deep understanding of the natural world. The extreme cold, long winters, and limited resources have shaped their lifestyle, culture, and social structures, allowing them to thrive where many would struggle to survive. Adaptation to the Arctic environment. The Inuits' exceptional adaptation strategies begin with their shelter. Traditionally, they constructed igloos from snow blocks, which provided insulation and warmth during the bitterly cold winter months. This architectural ingenuity allowed them to maintain a stable internal temperature despite external conditions that could plunge well below freezing. In summer, they utilized tents made of animal hides which were both portable and effective against the elements. In terms of clothing, the Inuit crafted garments from animal skins and fur, ensuring they remained warm and dry. The layering of materials, combined with the natural insulation properties of fur, helped to trap heat while allowing for mobility. Their footwear, made from seal skin and fur, was designed for both warmth and water resistance, vital for traversing icy terrains. Their diet reflects another facet of their adaptation. The Inuit are primarily carnivorous, relying heavily on marine mammals, particularly seals, for sustenance. The seal provides not just food, but also oil for cooking and lighting, skin for clothing, and bones for tools and construction. This reliance on seals underscores a deep ecological knowledge and an understanding of sustainable hunting practices that have allowed them to coexist with their environment for centuries. The importance of seals in Inuit life and culture. Seals play a crucial role in the life of the Inuit, embodying both a source of nutrition and a cultural symbol. The hunting of seals is not merely a means of survival, but is woven into the very fabric of Inuit identity. Hunting methods, such as the use of kayaks and harpoons, demonstrate not only skill but also the intricate knowledge of the Arctic marine ecosystem. Seal hunting is often accompanied by rituals and celebrations, reinforcing social bonds and cultural traditions. These events serve to educate younger generations about hunting practices and respect for the animals that sustain them. The sharing of seal meat is an important social activity, fostering community spirit and cooperation among families and groups. Such practices highlight the Inuits' connection to their environment and their commitment to preserving their cultural heritage. Inuit culture is rich with stories and legends that often center around the sea and its creatures. The seal, in many narratives, is depicted as a powerful spirit, bridging the gap between humans and the natural world. This spiritual connection reflects a broader belief system that honors the relationships between all living beings and the importance of balance within the ecosystem. The beauty of Inuit cultural traditions. The Inuit culture is characterized by a profound respect for nature, reflected in their traditional customs and rituals. Many of their practices are based on the cycles of the seasons, the behaviors of animals, and the rhythms of the Arctic environment. Festivals, storytelling, and communal gatherings play essential roles in preserving their heritage and transmitting knowledge across generations. Artistic expression is another vital aspect of Inuit culture. Carvings, sculptures, and intricate designs often depict animals, landscapes, and traditional stories. These artworks not only serve as a means of cultural expression, but also as a way to educate others about their way of life. The use of materials such as bone, ivory, and stone showcases their resourcefulness and connection to their surroundings. Moreover, traditional games and sports, such as the Inuit Olympic Games, reflect their physical prowess and communal values. These activities foster a sense of identity and unity among the Inuit, reinforcing the importance of community and collaboration in their way of life. In conclusion, the Inuit have exemplified extraordinary adaptation to the Arctic environment through their innovative shelters, clothing, and dietary practices, primarily revolving around the vital role of seals. Their cultural identity is deeply intertwined with the natural world, showcasing a profound respect for nature and an intricate web of traditions and customs. The beauty of Inuit culture lies in its rituals, artistic expressions, and communal bonds, illustrating a way of life that honors the past while navigating the challenges of the present. The resilience and ingenuity of the Inuit serve as an inspiring example of human adaptability in the face of adversity, ensuring their culture and traditions endure for generations to come. The modern significance of Inuit resilience and nature respect. In today's rapidly changing world, the Inuit people, native to the Arctic regions, embody profound lessons in resilience and respect for nature that resonate far beyond their cultural boundaries. Their traditional ways of life, deeply intertwined with the natural environment, offer insights into sustainable living and the importance of preserving cultural heritage amid globalization and climate change. The Inuits' unique relationship with their land, characterized by a profound understanding of its rhythms and resources, serves as a vital reminder of our collective responsibility to nurture and protect the environment. resilience in the face of adversity. The Inuits' history is marked by extreme conditions, showcasing their remarkable resilience. Living in one of the harshest climates on Earth, they have developed sophisticated survival techniques that enable them to thrive where many would struggle to survive. Skills such as seal hunting, fishing, and building igloos are not merely practical knowledge. They reflect a deep connection to the land and its resources. This resilience is not only physical, but also cultural, as the Inuit have maintained their traditions, languages, and spiritual beliefs despite centuries of colonization, modernization, and social upheaval. In a modern context, the Inuits' experience can teach us the importance of adaptability and perseverance. As we face global challenges such as climate change, economic instability, and social injustice, the Inuits' enduring spirit reminds us that resilience is crucial for survival. Their practices demonstrate that thriving in difficult circumstances requires a profound understanding of one's environment and a commitment to living harmoniously within it. Respecting nature, a fundamental value, central to Inuit culture is a deep respect for nature, which is perceived not merely as a resource to be exploited, but as a vital partner in their existence. The concept of Inua, or the spirit of the land, underscores their belief that all elements of nature, animals, plants, and even the weather, are interconnected and deserve respect. This worldview fosters a sustainable approach to hunting and fishing, ensuring that the natural balance is maintained for future generations. As modern society grapples with the consequences of environmental degradation and climate change, the Inuit perspective offers critical insights into sustainable practices. Their traditional ecological knowledge, honed over millennia, emphasizes the need for careful stewardship of the land. By respecting the natural world, the Inuit have demonstrated that it is possible to live sustainably without depleting resources. This principle is especially relevant today as we confront the urgent need to combat climate change and preserve biodiversity. Cultural preservation in a globalized world. Amid globalization, the Inuit face significant challenges to their cultural identity. The influx of external influences threatens to erode traditional practices, languages, and values. In this context, preserving their cultural heritage becomes paramount. The Inuits' rich traditions, storytelling, art, music, and communal practices are not merely relics of the past, but living expressions of their identity. They serve as a source of pride and resilience, connecting the Inuit to their ancestors and their land. In the face of climate change, cultural preservation also takes on a new dimension. As environmental shifts alter traditional hunting grounds and migratory patterns of animals, the Inuits' knowledge of these changes becomes invaluable. Their ability to adapt their practices while retaining their cultural identity underscores the importance of preserving traditional knowledge systems. This preservation is not only vital for the Inuit, but also for the broader global community, as it offers alternative perspectives on sustainability and resilience. The importance of cross-cultural dialogue. In the modern world, fostering dialogue between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities is essential. The Inuit have much to teach about sustainable living, respect for nature, and resilience in the face of adversity. By sharing their experiences and knowledge, they can contribute to global discussions on climate change and environmental conservation. Engaging in meaningful partnerships can lead to innovative solutions that honor both traditional wisdom and modern scientific approaches. Furthermore, recognizing the Inuits' rights and sovereignty over their lands is crucial for effective conservation efforts. Empowering Indigenous communities to lead initiatives that protect their environments not only respects their autonomy, but also leverages their intimate knowledge of the land. In this way, we can create a more inclusive approach to environmental stewardship that acknowledges the diverse ways of knowing and being in the world. The Inuit people exemplify the modern significance of resilience and respect for nature. Their enduring traditions and deep connection to the land offer invaluable lessons in sustainability, adaptability, and cultural preservation. In a world increasingly marked by globalization and climate change, the Inuits' experiences remind us of the importance of nurturing our environment and preserving our cultural identities. By learning from the Inuit and other Indigenous communities, we can foster a more sustainable and just future for all, ensuring that the wisdom of the past guides us as we navigate the complexities of the modern world. As we move forward, let us honor the lessons of the Inuit, recognizing that resilience is not just about survival, but about thriving in harmony with nature and preserving the rich tapestry of human culture. In doing so, we can work towards a world that values sustainability, respects diversity, and embraces the interconnectedness of all life. A call to action, embracing Inuit culture and Arctic conservation. In a world increasingly characterized by rapid change and environmental degradation, it is vital that we pause, reflect, and take meaningful action. One of the most pressing challenges of our time is the preservation of our planet's ecosystems, particularly in the Arctic region, where the impacts of climate change are most profoundly felt. This region is home to the Inuit, a resilient indigenous people with a rich cultural heritage, deep-rooted wisdom, and a profound connection to the land. Their traditional knowledge offers invaluable insights into sustainable living and environmental stewardship. Therefore, I call upon you to explore and learn from the Inuit culture while supporting efforts to protect the Arctic environment and uphold indigenous rights. Understanding Inuit culture. The Inuit people inhabit the Arctic regions of Canada, Greenland, and Alaska. Their culture is intricately tied to the environment, shaped by the harsh yet breathtaking landscapes of ice, snow, and sea. Inuit traditional knowledge encompasses a profound understanding of the land and its ecosystems, honed over thousands of years of living in harmony with nature. This knowledge includes sustainable hunting practices, navigation techniques, and an understanding of animal behavior, all of which are crucial for survival in one of the most extreme environments on Earth. By learning about Inuit culture, we not only gain insights into their way of life, but also foster a deeper appreciation for the natural world. The Inuit teach us about respect for animals and plants, emphasizing the importance of balance and sustainability. For instance, their hunting practices are guided by a deep respect for the animals they pursue, ensuring that populations remain healthy and ecosystems intact. This ethos of stewardship can inspire us all to adopt more sustainable practices in our own lives. The importance of Arctic conservation. The Arctic is undergoing dramatic changes due to climate change, with rising temperatures leading to melting ice, rising sea levels, and altered ecosystems. These changes threaten not only the delicate balance of the Arctic environment, but also the livelihoods and cultures of indigenous peoples. The Inuit have observed these transformations firsthand, and their voices must be central to discussions about the future of the Arctic. Supporting Arctic conservation efforts is essential for several reasons. Firstly, the Arctic plays a critical role in regulating the Earth's climate. Its ice caps reflect sunlight, helping to cool the planet. As these ice caps diminish, more heat is absorbed by the oceans, exacerbating global warming. Protecting this region is not just about preserving its beauty, it is a matter of global responsibility. Secondly, the Arctic is home to diverse species, many of which are endangered due to habitat loss and climate change. The Inuit have traditionally relied on these species for sustenance, and their knowledge of these ecosystems can guide conservation efforts. By supporting initiatives that involve indigenous communities, we ensure that conservation strategies are culturally relevant and effective. Learning from the Inuit. As we embark on this journey of learning, we must approach it with humility and respect. The Inuit possess a wealth of knowledge that can inform our understanding of environmental issues and sustainable practices. Engaging with their stories, traditions, and insights can empower us to advocate for a healthier planet. Participating in cultural exchanges, attending workshops, or even collaborating on conservation projects are excellent ways to learn from the Inuit. These interactions can foster mutual respect and understanding, breaking down barriers and building bridges between cultures. Moreover, supporting Inuit-led initiatives ensures that their voices are heard in decision-making processes that affect their lands and communities. Taking action for Arctic and indigenous rights. In addition to learning from the Inuit, it is imperative that we actively support their rights and the protection of their lands. Many indigenous communities face ongoing threats from resource extraction, industrialization, and climate change. By advocating for policies that recognize and uphold Indigenous rights, we can contribute to a more just and equitable future. This involves supporting legislation that protects the Arctic environment and Indigenous lands, as well as standing in solidarity with Inuit communities in their efforts to preserve their culture and way of life. Whether through donations to Indigenous organizations, participating in awareness campaigns, or amplifying their voices on social media, every action counts. In this time of urgency, I invite you to join me in exploring the rich culture of the Inuit while advocating for the protection of the Arctic environment. By learning from their traditional knowledge and supporting their rights, we can contribute to a sustainable future for both the planet and Indigenous peoples. Let us embrace this call to action, recognizing that our collective efforts can make a difference in preserving the Arctic and honoring the invaluable contributions of the Inuit to our shared humanity. Together, we can forge a path toward a more sustainable and just world, one that honors the wisdom of Indigenous cultures and the beauty of our planet's natural landscapes.